Mm. Oh my goodness. Nick Castellanos.
A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Daniel Norris is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important. Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Wow.
So coming to the plate, Melky Cabrera. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Jose Abreu is on deck. Top of the first, just underway here in Motown. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
Oh my God.
Around first, digging for 2. Now Cabrera around second. He's going to try for 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton ranging back, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. Frazier takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Designated hitter.
Digging in, Brett Lawrie. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
2 out, nobody on. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 2, the Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miguel Gonzalez is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Lifetime versus this arm. 7 hits in 18 at-bats. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second.
Wow.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, here we are.
Well, it's a good thing I'm at 19 subscribers last night.
So you gotta be a little bit
I need 6 more by October 17th
Like
during the South Park double pre-order. As we speak. So let me know in the comments.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hard hit toward the hole.
Oh my
and
God.
Just past his outstretched glove into left. The base hit. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, they are on fire. They had a heck of a first inning. Now back-to-back hits here in the second. They're picking up right where they left off.
Peter Borges.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs yet in this first month, and a couple RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Wow.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
None out. Runners at first and second. Takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And surprisingly, both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third now with only one away.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Ian Kinsler. You know, this guy's defense gets overlooked. I love how he turns the pivot, but he's also got great range to his left. Makes all those tough plays throwing on the run to first base. He's dynamite.
Striding in once again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left
getting
center.
another
Here
damn
comes the
run
runner for the plate. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Moncada is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
2 out with the man at first. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The White Sox lead it 4-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
This one is
Hit it, hit it.
Look at this. And
There you go.
an absolute bomb. A solo home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lifetime in this matchup, 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1 to Martinez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher position, Giovanni Soto. This guy calls a great game, and everybody loves throwing to him when they got a chance to have him behind the plate. Calls a great game.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way to Upton. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu is over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
A couple months.
Third baseman, Andrew Romine.
At the plate, Andrew Romine. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Line towards center field. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Collins. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Borges racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see that the Tigers currently lead the AL in that category. Standing in, James McCann. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
swing and a shot hit down the corner. Garcia on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
The 2-2 one more time. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. The shot there at the Motor City and Windsor, Ontario, just across the river as we welcome you back to Comerica Park. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Brett Lawrie.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Lawrie. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Giovanni Soto. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. And Soto's aboard. He's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Well, there's a little two-out base hit.
Now
Maybe
batting,
start a little two-out
right
rally.
fielder,
Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him
Garcia.
give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
In now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner on first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
0-2, here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Tapper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Collins shading to his right, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Borges is there. 1 out. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The first baseman, number 24.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing, and this ball is
Oh my
blasted to
God.
right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Center fielder
Here's
number
Peter Borges
44.
standing in.
Peter Borges.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0
That's
for
funny.
1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton's after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, he got away with another pitch right there. He's been really struggling, and now he just throws another one right down the middle. Fortunately for him, the hitter didn't swing. He's sitting 0-1. But he's going to have to put the ball on the corners if he wants to be effective.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first,
Go
and
ahead, man.
Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 7.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Low for ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers 1. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
28.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the
second
put out, though
already.
it looked more like a 6-3 ground
8.
ball. Nevertheless,
Justin
there are 2 away
Upton.
now. In now, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Thank you too.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. Way in front of that fastball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down here 5-1.
Oh, surprise. I'm sorry. Sister Faye, good morning. We got on romantic hangouts last night as we speak. Me and her were Apparently, I caught her on my last break last night. My last break. When I'm on my final work day at work last night, and you know, we were going to have a special romantic love last night, but it was a little too late since. So we're thinking about having it possibly by Friday night to have romanticness as we speak. So other than that. Making love and whatnot. Kind of. Yeah. Apparently she just wants me in her life. I only want her in my life, most importantly. More than anything, you see. Then we got to the subject involving Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. She did speak to me that she still wants that lightsaber by September 16th. She said if I don't get it, if as king of our yard as we speak, if I don't get it, she told me if I don't get it before the 16th, she can still get it with her own money from the bank, to withdraw from the bank. So I don't know, sister. What do you think? Well, I mean, I am getting a big withdrawal by Thursday. You see, I have to pay my Straight Talk bill. I have to pay my Straight Talk phone bill. I have to pay for bowling sweats. I was supposed to hold on to 25 a couple weeks ago, but now I'm thinking about increasing it from 25 to 30. And then I have to renew my PS Plus. From December 12th to March 12th. And there is a game that's catching a romantic guy right now. A game that came out last week. So, but sister, let me ask you something. You know what game that everybody has been playing since it came out last week, right? That game called Sonic Mania. And I was thinking, I proposed a question on a PS4 broadcast for the past for the past almost nearly a week, saying question for and I'm like, question for you guys: do you think I should get Sonic Mania? And I did and I did propose that question, and I did propose that that answer, and I said maybe, but I have to pay those three things first. And do you think Luke Skywalker's lightsaber needs to be in the mix before the 16th? I don't know. My next Walmart check after this week, the closest that I may ever I'm ever going to get is pretty much hopefully by the 7th, September 7th. So I don't know. So sister, what do you think? Do I need to land that lightsaber before she gets it by the 16th? Do you think I should? The pricing bid is, I believe, I haven't checked it for. Apparently, the price of it, the last time I checked it, system, it was about $129.99 plus tax would be $138. So I don't know. I could hopefully finally get it. I could possibly get it, but I don't know. So sister, what do you think? Do you think I can get Skywalker's lightsaber by this week, or? I have to get. I am hopefully get. I'm hoping to buy it by the 16th. Before then. So, do you think I should go after this week and get a big withdrawal, or do you think I should get it by the 7th? That's what my ZF romantic hot and sexiness told me this week. Last night. She said if I don't get her that lightsaber by the 16th, remember she's going to I think a Toledo Miners game, I believe, in Toledo. No. She didn't threaten me. By the 16th. Remember, she's going with she's actually going with a member of transportation staff by the 16th. She's actually going to a Lions game dressing as Princess Leia or whatnot. Remember, they're having a Star Wars special or something like that. So I'm hoping. I mean, everything will be okay if she does get the lightsaber. But here's the thing. For our yard, I still have a big possible chance. I still have a chance, but it's close. I mean, how much do you think I should withdraw out of this? I mean, I checked out how much I'm getting from the bank this Thursday, and guess how much I'm getting? Clearly. I'm getting. It just went up a little bit extra than the past 2 weeks. So guess how much I'm getting for deposit? I mean, mathematically, remember my last check was about 534 something, and then it went up an extra $1 this week for this Thursday. So I'm looking at about $535.95. So remember, NYC has been that payment for New York City has been paid off. So the question is this: if I do get that lightsaber this week, which I don't know, I'm hoping maybe, then making romantic love could come into this. If I do get it, I mean, hey, how much do you think I should? How much do you think I should withdraw out of this? I have to pay my phone bill, renewing another 3 months of PS Plus, which I would have to pay about a $25 and a fucking $10 PSN card, make a total of $35. But the other side for bowling was about 30, maybe about 27, and then maybe getting Sonic Mania. You're looking at, you're pretty much looking at, not deep set or anything, but pretty much almost a little over $98 in total right there. So what do you think, sister? Do you think I should withdraw 260 maybe? 260, maybe 250? This is not a wrong question. This is actually a little tougher assignment question. So what do you think, sis? With PS Plus, you're looking at, with a 10 and a $25 PSN card, you're looking at 35. With that, my phone bill is going to be $48.49. You're looking at a little over 83, a little over 82 at the least. Oh, okay. All right. I'll be right back. Hey. Good morning, Zeiss. How you doing today, sir? I just got up and finally I am on one of my 2 days off from work this week. I don't go back till Thursday. So I checked out my Walmart check that's being deposited this Thursday to the bank, from my store to the bank. It went up a little bit, so I'm looking at about $535.95. Your verdict? And the bottom line from this deposit, I'm looking at having a big withdrawal this time. You see, I was on romantic hangouts with my special someone last night. She said, and I quote, she's going to a kind of attending a baseball game, Mud Hens game or something like that by the 16th of next month. She told me romantically, if I don't get the lightsaber by the 16th, so get the withdrawal from the bank and get it with her own money. So the question is this: I've had 4 opportunities, nearly 3 to 4 opportunities of getting that lightsaber for the past nearly a month and a half. And the bigger Pitch Perfect question is this: do you think I have to? Do you think I need to have a possibility of a chance of landing it this week? I mean, after this week, my I don't get my next check till the 7th in a couple of weeks. So, I mean, I have to pay my PS Plus with another 3 months, which then will come out of a $10 and a $25 PSN card. So you're looking at $35. I also have to pay my phone bill, which would be a little over pretty much almost $83, and also for bowling, which that would have to be 27, maybe 30. So you're looking at a total of a little over 110, possibly 113 right there. And I'm also thinking about getting a game called, and I'm also hopefully thinking about getting a game called Sonic Mania. So the question is this: I'm thinking about. I mean, here's what I've been thinking. I'm thinking about getting a big withdrawal, possibly another 250, maybe a little bit closer to 260. You know, I mean, if I have to get that lightsaber by the 16th, so be it. I'm thinking. I'm considering it. I'm thinking about it. You know, but do you think it's possible that one of us would have to get Sonic Mania? I mean, the price of it is $19.99 for the store. I mean, this is not easily. This is a possibility. I mean, there is a little small chance that I could get that lightsaber. I mean, the price for that is going to be $129.99 plus tax. I mean, your ass is pretty much looking at $138 coming out of this. So I don't know. I mean, I could get it this week, but I'm thinking about maybe what's on pretty much just another 250 at the least. But then again, it would have to. But then again, it would have to be close. I'll be right back. Morning, Sabbath. I see you haven't been sleeping in for over 20 hours, huh? Oh, shit. Well, it's doing bad. Did you accept back my friend request by any chance? I mean, I still sent it to you. I mean, I mean, you can accept it now. I mean, I'm off today and tomorrow, so. Oh, hell no. What if Alex comes in here and tries to wake you? Oh, I've actually passed out a little over 12:50 last night. Almost 12:50 last night. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, I was switching. I was actually switching a little bit back and forth from Fox News and possibly Channel 13 and whatnot, involving the Eclipse. And I have to say, when I was checking it out on Fox News yesterday, I have to say that looks cool. That looks cool to see, you know. That's cool. But other than that, we'll see. But I have a little tougher assignment for my Walmart check that's being deposited Thursday. I'm looking at about $535.95 clearly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm thinking about getting a little bigger withdrawal. I think it's time I can withdraw another 250 possibly 260 or 265 out of this. Why? I was talking to my special someone on Romantic Hangouts last night. She said, and I quote, she's going to a baseball game for the Mud Hens by September 16th, saying if I don't get the romantically get the lightsaber, she's going to withdraw some money from the bank and get it with our yard money. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have been having a special occasion of getting that lightsaber for the past numerous times.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
But I think
They'll start things out as we begin.
But I think it's time. But Sabbath, here's the thing. I think it's time.
High, nothing in one.
Well,
I think it's time that I can get that. I think it's time I put Steel into that lightsaber this week. You know, maybe on the 7th.
It's hard to imagine him working really.
I mean, I am considering that.
Into
but
the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field.
Another base hit. But you know what I need to do first? I mean,
so there'll be a man aboard.
I mean, what I need to do first is that I have to pay PS Plus off, which I don't know if I'm thinking about, since my due date for that is on December 12th. If I renew it, as of now, it'll be good and pitch perfect by March 12th. You know, with you have the Cydia coming out, possibly maybe Kingdom Hearts 3 by then. And then you also have Days Gone coming in too, so we'll see. I'm also paying my phone bill clearly, which will be another $48.49 as we speak. So I'm going to automatically pay that immediately in a couple of days, so I can extend it from that to October 14th. And also my bowling money needs to come out of this too. So I'm looking at about the total purchase and altogether on that price, Sabbath. I'm pretty much looking at almost $110, nearly $113. So I think it's time I could withdraw possibly 250, maybe close to almost 265 out of the set, man. And for Skywalker's lightsaber, she does need it by the 16th, so I do have a few extra chances. I can get it, and I could possibly get it in a couple of days, in the next few days, so I can get it by the 7th. So what do you think? Do you think I should get it after I pay my 3 things in 2 days at GameStop, or do you think I should get it on my next Walmart check? I mean, I have a little extra possibility of a chance. I still got a chance. But, you know, my phone bill needs to be paid off first. You see, it needs to have its ass pay off first. PS Plus, I can renew back anytime, but I mean, would you worry about PS Plus since I don't have to renew it since it's due to December 12th? So what do you think would be the best? So what do you think would be the best chance to renew that? I mean, since I have till December 12th, do you think it's possible that I can renew it in a couple months, by October? Or by September? We'll see, and then you have Sonic Mania. But I am automatically still thinking about getting it, you know. I was watching a live stream, but anyway, Suzudu, apparently she was actually doing a live stream of the new game that came out today, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, in which if people have already pulled a full pre-order on the game, remember you guys also get Jak and Daxter, the very first Jak and Daxter from PS2, which that sounded cool, you know, but if I ever were to get Uncharted again, which I don't think I will anytime soon, and it leads me to Everybody's Golf. That's coming out next week, but I don't think I'll get it right away. Besides, I have to pay a few things in a couple of days. I have to get a few things out of the way first, you know. So as it turns out, Everybody's Golf I could possibly wait to get that within the next month. And then you have South Park, because I don't need to worry about any of that until the next few months to pay the rest of that off. So I possibly think it's time I need to get Skywalker's lightsaber right about now. Or the 7th. I still don't think... I don't think it's a bigger issue or a bigger problem at all, you know? I have a chance. I mean... So... Well, since those three since I'm thinking about maybe paying 2 out of 3 out of this. I mean, my phone bill needs to be paid off immediately, and bowling just needs to come out of that. So you're looking at almost $80 for that. So how much do you think I should withdraw out of this? I mean, my NYC payment is all set and been paid off and ready to go by October 26th and to November 1st, since I am off all week for that trip. So I'm pretty much thinking withdrawing another $250, maybe closer to $265. I mean, Skywalker's lightsaber is going to be 138. I mean, instead of 129 with tax. Which one? What's Skywalker's lightsaber? What, Luke Skywalker? It's actually an FX lightsaber with sound effects and that one thing. Remember, I wasted 3 to 4 fucking opportunities, but I still think it's time I can get that lightsaber, get that son of a bitch in a couple days, maybe by the 7th. And I'm thinking about getting it by this week. You know, I mean. You know, I've been thinking about getting this lightsaber for my special someone for the past month and a half, maybe 2 months now. You know? I've had close chances, this close of getting that lightsaber on certain days. But then my fucking team leader stopped me from not getting that lightsaber by any means.
Designated hitter,
But now I think it's.
Laurie.
But then again, I think there's a big possible opportunity chance I can get it by this week. You know. I mean, if I have to let go, if I have to ever let go of pre-order, so be it. But I don't. I can't.
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it.
I mean, I have South Park for $12. I have South Park for $12, and I have Kingdom Hearts 3 for $5 so far. You know. So I don't know. Clearly.
Here comes the 1-0.
I mean, clearly.
A changeup that just.
I just think it's possible I need to get that son of a bitch by the next couple of days.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5.
It won't be a problem.
Get it, you have friggin' the money.
No offer on that
It's all
one. 2
based
balls
on
and a
if you
strike.
have the money to be able to get it.
I mean, I will. I mean, what do you think is possible to get a withdrawal out of this? 250, closer to 260 or 265 to this. Well, remember, if I do renew my PS Plus this week, it'll be $10 and a $25 PSN card for that. Phone bill is going to be $48.49, and bowling that I'm saving up every week after week after week, since it's coming up for the entire league for September 12th to April as we speak. So that'll be $30. So pretty much I'm looking at about $112 in total. Which I think. I mean, I would possibly. I mean, personally, I was thinking about renewing my PS Plus within the next month or two, so I can extend it from that to March. Mm. Right. That won't be a big deal. I mean, PS Plus doesn't need to be renewed until then, but you know. But the last time, you see, the last time I extended it, I believe it was a couple months ago, back in April. No, I think it was back in June. The last time I renewed and extended it, I believe it was by June or May, by May or June at the least. So I'm thinking just going to renew it and get out of the way possibly in a couple more weeks, few more weeks, so I can get that lightsaber this time. So since that hopefully be out of that Pitch Perfect pick sim, you have, I mean, you know, my phone bill needs to automatically be paid off as a payment this week before September 15th, and then bowling needs to come out of that. And last but not least, you also have, we still have Sonic Mania. You know, I mean, remember, Sonic Mania will be $19.99 plus tax. It'll be $21, possibly $21.25 with tax. So clearly it'll be about almost $103, which is not so bad. So I'm just planning on, maybe withdrawing just another $250 out of this set, man. Since I am hopefully closing in on getting that lightsaber, getting that son of a bitch. But you know, on second thought, I am still going to get that son of a bitch anyway. Besides, if I have to wait to renew my PS Plus, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to extend it anyway. But I am going to extend it, not right now, but somewhere around September would be alright. September or maybe the beginning of October, before I leave for vacation for the whole week from the 26th at the end of October to November 1st of the beginning of November. So it won't be a problem. It actually will not be a problem at this point in time. Correct, Sabbath? I said it won't be a big issue or a big perfect problem, wouldn't it? Definitely. I mean, I don't have to worry about the other game that's coming out, which is Shadow of War and Marvel's Capcom Infinite. I think those two games may have to wait for myself to itself right now. I mean, I have to, you know, keep bowling money aside every week, you know, just to be safe, and then paying my phone bill every month, which I don't think it's a huge problem factor at all. And PS Plus, this needs to be renewed for the entire year, which I'm thinking, since I might not renew it this week, I'm just going down on the slim right now. Then in a couple weeks, maybe in the next 4 weeks for my Walmart tech, I'm thinking just getting a full year, one full year out of this to 2018. I think that should be really good right there. What do you think? But I have to land it possibly in a couple weeks. But my percentage of renewing my PS Plus this week, you're looking at just a 54% chance. But Skywalker's lightsaber, you see, a couple weeks ago, I put aside $130 away, and now, and when my team leader transportation stopped my ass from not getting it, that got me a bit pissed off, man. That got me upset at that position. But this time, I have a possibility, and I have a possible romantic opportunity of a chance. I have a possibility of a chance of getting it by this week or the next couple weeks of September 7th. You know, this is a perfect opportunity to get it when I get that withdrawal. So, but down the road we'll see what happens. But I am getting that son of a bitch in a couple of days. in a couple of days, maybe in the next couple of weeks, before he goes to that thing on the 16th of September. I haven't researched that 16th yet, but I'll check that in a few. But I'll be right back. Somebody's going to be driving down the road in a couple minutes, so I'll continue this conversation thing, comment in just a few minutes. I'll be right back. Then I can get back to my broadcast. So I'll be right back. Do stuff, but in the end, this week will still be alive. We still will.